It comes down to two pieces. One is, how do you build a product that allows enterprises to feel that level of comfort and trust in the product? And how do you build a team and processes around it? For a customer, say like Chime, we had a very steady process to help them build trust in Decagon. We said, okay, let's start with a small number of customers. Let's QA every conversation that happens. And as we iron out all the kinks, let's scale that up quickly. You want to say, hey, if a problem is found and fixed, how do we make sure this doesn't happen again? So we had an entire test section of the product that was built out that said, every time you make a change, let's run through 1,000 compliance-related questions to make sure every single one of them is still answered correctly every time. So we have an entire section of the product called Watchtower that can automatically go and QA the millions of conversations that are happening automatically to say anything that deviates even slightly, we want to catch that immediately, flag for human review, and have that conversation taken over. And finally, we want to build a ton of process around this, right? Because ultimately, it's two teams working together toward a common goal. So I think a lot of that trust is built out by just actually showing up and doing the work, and any part of the product that needs to be expanded upon, because again, this is a relatively early piece of technology, let's build those out as quickly as possible.
What are the sensitivities and how do you deal with the sensitivities around just trusting new technology, trusting a new way of doing things?
A lot of what we focus on is transparency and control, which is number one, we built out a whole section of the product that we call agent operating procedures to essentially allow the non-technical business users that are kind of closest to the problem to be able to program and build these AI agents. They are empowered themselves to be able to go in and fix it, right? So rather than saying, I'm going to create a ticket for an engineer later to go look into it, and then 3 days later a fix gets merged in, they're able to kind of take that problem, figure out the solution themselves, put a fix in 20 minutes. And now they're like, I saw a problem, I know what the problem was, I figured it out, I fixed it, and I tested that everything works well. This whole kind of tight iteration cycle allows you to build systems that you understand and that behave as you intended for them to.